I'm from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear?
Well, g'day, folks. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Nice to be here. It's hump day. What can I say? Some of you are waking up to it. Some of you have lived it all day. And what can I say? It is just unbelievable. Hang on, I'm just pressing some buttons here very quickly because I want everybody to do exactly the same thing. Doesn't matter which channel you go to, please hit the like button. Let people know you're here, and we will find that we will be most grateful for that, let me say. All right. First things first. We're up. We're going. It's a new month. We've got exciting things happening this month. G'day, Amy. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you in here. Well, yes, it is a new month. And the exciting thing about the new month is, what happens in a new month? Usually we have our board meeting for the Helping Hands for Cruising. Then we're going to look at all the bills that are coming into for the month. And then we've got to put some money aside for a cruise. Happy hump day, Pete. How you going, buddy? How did you handle the heat today? 34 degrees was pretty warm. Okay, so putting money aside for that cruise. Well, we've got our cruise coming up. As you know, the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise is coming up, and oh my goodness me. If only you knew some of the planning that's going on. It is just unbelievable. G'day, Joe. Welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Not only that, but I believe the Yanks are going to move their clocks this weekend. They move their clocks forward, which means that on Saturday when us Aussies come on board and we do our show, we'll be 1 hour earlier. And this will happen until April the 6th when we change our clocks again. So then we'll be back at our usual time, which is midday. And that'll be really great because you know what that means? That means that come on Wednesday on Hump Day, our end of day session, like this particular show, will be run concurrently with Jimmy's from the Astute Tourist. So the good news is we'll be running our show at the same time. So we do a joint show, and that's exciting. Whenever we do a joint show, it becomes exciting. Joe is just scoffing us drumstick. Mate, don't scoff. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. Take it down easy. All right. So, for those of us Aussies who've got relos up in the in Queensland, particularly around Brisbane and the Gold Coast, and I believe it's heading a little bit further south as well, our thoughts and prayers are with you guys, purely because we're thinking about you guys and that cyclone that's coming in your way. We just wish that you guys are okay. Damage is to a minimum and injuries are to a zero. That's what we are praying for and hoping. Pete, you said it, mate. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I wonder what he's won. Joe is saying, yes, friends on the Gold Coast, praying for them and everyone up there. Yep, we're agreeing with you, mate. And Amy, chicken and veg in the Schultz household, thanks to Mr. Amy. Mr. Amy. Oh, okay. Good on you, Pete. You've had a name change. Oh, well, it is what it is. Now, folks, jump on the Helping Hands for Cruising.org website or the downunder.cruises.com website. Have a look at what's going on there with all good, happy things going on. Now, we are busy competing with Deb and Matt, which is fun because they always compete with us on Hump Day. Well, wish them well. May their show go very well. And for those of you that are show hopping, pass the message and say g'day. Joe is saying 6 Dubbo SES volunteers are up in Ballina helping out. Good on them. And yes, Joe, if you hit the hashtag duck, you will get the Nightbot giving your channel links, which is awesome. So please go ahead and do so. Amy is saying that Pete was given that name on their last cruise and it stuck. Oh, really? That's cool. I'd love to hear the story. He wears it with pride. I'd love to hear the story about it. Yep, a giggle there. And Pete is saying thoughts are with our friends in Brizzy. Looks like a monster storm. Yeah, Amy, sorry, Ali and Rob, yeah, we think about them as well. We wish them a safe time, and we've got some other friends living up there as well, so we're thinking about them too. Ah, boy, Mother Nature certainly has her 2 cents worth, right? But from what I can see in the cruise ports, and I'm looking at the cruise ports right now, Brisbane Cruise Port. Come on. There we go. Brisbane Cruise Port is still showing that. Now we're into the 6th. The 5th. Today they had the Norwegian Sun in Brisbane, and tomorrow they're expecting the Carnival Luminosa, and then Friday they've got the Quantum of the Seas. So things are just going at normal pace. It's not. It's as if everything is still trucking at the same pace. So we'll see how we go with that. That's Brizzy anyway. I think they're hoping that the cyclone goes lower. Quite frankly, I hope it stays out at sea and doesn't come back. Joe is saying agreed, Peter, and then thinking of Ali, Rob. Let me see, Ali, Rob, Deb, and Matt. Amy is saying, yeah, it really doesn't look good. Peter's grandparents are there and she has relatives there too. Amy's also saying that the Luminosa has been cancelled. So the Luminosa, according to this, the Luminosa is sitting in port, unless it has been moved elsewhere. 3-day cruise. Sorry, Amy, you've said a 3-day cruise was cancelled. I get that the cruise was cancelled. I understand that. But if the ships are cancelled, where are they? Are they put out to sea, or they've gotten to find another port? Because the people that were meant to go on meant to get off the cruise so that the 3-day people can get on, something's got to happen with them. So be interesting to know where they sent them. Joe is saying we're expecting to get the remnants of Alfred down here where he is, 6 to 45 millimeters of rain on Sunday. Wow. That's a good old flooding, especially down around Dubbo, because what have you got? You got a lot of dry area there, and so you'll get a bit of flood, I reckon. Anyway, so that's what the Brisbane port schedule says. So we shall see what happens there. Now, I remember the last time I got involved with any hurricanes or whatever was when I was when Ilana and I went down to Miami for the inaugural Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise on the Carnival Horizon. We got into Fort Myers, which is just down in that area there. But we got into Fort Myers the day after. Actually, we landed in Houston the day after, or the hours after Ian had gone through. And it forced us to stay 2 nights in Houston rather than one. And we ended up being picked up in Tampa and being driven from Tampa back down to Fort Myers. So it was, it was not good. Joe is saying that it only takes 2 millimeters to flood all of the puddles in their driveway. Yep. Okay, that's kind of like our driveway too. Well, actually, we don't have a major driveway. We do. We got a place where we can park both vehicles. So there we go. Looks like I'll have to fix the stream elements. We're not talking about cruisathons right now. We're talking about Hump Day. Anyway, so what I can say is that everything will pan out okay, as we Aussies usually do. If it's not fires, it's floods. If it's not floods, it's something else. Anyway, we are so looking forward to November when we go on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, but more importantly, we are really looking forward to the Ducks Cruise, and hopefully we'll have some good news by then. Joe is saying Houston means that I'm one day closer to you. A little bit of Houston by Larry Gatlin and the Gatlin brothers for you all. Mate, thank you very much. That's, there could be Whitney as well. Whitney, Houston, or Houston, Texas, or a whole host of different Houstons. Anyway, it is what it is. Still, we had a good trip. Amy, Peter looked it up. Luminos is currently in the Coral Sea. Awesome. So it's going to stay there? Is it? Don't know. G'day, Jonesy. Welcome aboard, buddy. Your daughter lives in Brisbane. Oh, wow. That's, I hope she stays safe, mate. I hope she stays safe. Definitely not in the line of fire. Stay north. Yeah, stay north. Yeah, head towards... if they're in Brizzy, I reckon they should head up towards Cairns or Darwin. Keep on staying safe. That's the key thing. Stay north. It is coming down, and I'm wondering whether it will hit below the Gold Coast. I'm wondering whether it'll hit sort of Tweed Heads or even lower than Tweed Heads. If it does hit lower, I mean, New South Wales will cop some of it, but at least the major areas will be okay. And that's really the key thing. But then again, guys, Ilana bought 8 bananas or something like that, $7. I mean, seriously? With all this flooding that's going on up there and all the cyclone talk, it's definitely not looking too good for fruit and veg. And I reckon that Bundy rum will go up in price because the sugar canes will get stomped. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Mother Nature has her own way of doing things. Seriously. But in the meantime, let's think about this Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, because I know that we're going to have an awesome time. And, it's... cannot wait for this.
ultimate tribute to Foreigner and Journey.
You're as cold as ice.
Bringing you back to all the eras of both Foreigner and Journey's career. Rocking the biggest hits and fan favorites with a high-energy authenticity of two of the world's most iconic bands. Foreign Journey, one of the most popular tribute acts, rock with an incredible high-energy stage show all night long. A show not to be missed.
Yes, that's going to be one hell of a cruise where we're just going to have the most amazing time on there. Jonesy has said that the family have moved to a family member's home with all shutters on windows. Those family members used to live in Townsville, so they know how to cyclone-proof their home the best they can. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad they're going to be safe and sound. Joe is saying g'day to you, Jonesy, and it's back at you, Joe. Okay, so so the big news now is hopefully that area stays safe, that the people are all safe, that the cyclone, actually, I wish the cyclone just blows out the other way. Joe is saying he had to make an edit on a Google Maps, had to add a business in orange last night. Okay, what does this business do? And why did Google get it wrong? Bloody Google again, getting it wrong. Anyway, I was talking with Bruce a couple of days ago, and Bruce informed us that the uptake with the Foreign Journey band on board is amazing. We currently have 46 cabins sold. We have 160 to go. So the more people we can get involved in that group cruise, the better. We are definitely making some headway into things, and more excitingly, NCL are starting to look at us with a bit of pride and excitement. Jonesy is saying, on a positive note, surf's up. Yep, that's correct. Surf's up. Right on the back of that ship. Joe, the business is a bus and coach operation that friends of his own. It was not actually on the map. Well, glad you got them on the map. How long have they been in business? Joe is saying, Sean, I may not be on next Tuesday live as he may be going out to his niece or goddaughter's 15th birthday party. Mate, you have an absolute ball. I reckon she deserves to have some time with Uncle Godfather. So there you go. You have a good time. Okay, so some of the things that we've got going on there. Not only have we got the ships coming on board, not have we got the go-karts competition, not only have we got access to the bands, not only have we got some of the exquisite food that's going to be on board, the sites of the places that we're going to, the different people that are coming up on board. For example, people like James Catanese and his lovely wife Cindy are coming on board the cruise. And we've got Scott, Scott from Controversial Cruising is going to be on board the ship. We've even got Michael and his lovely lady Katie Jackson coming with us on board, which is going to be exciting. Really looking forward to meeting those people. Bruce and his lovely wife Cindy are coming on board as well. We're going to have Ross and Donna, or actually, let me put it this way, Donna. Oh, and that Ross guy coming on board with us as well. And I believe that Crystal and her partner Matt are coming on board with us. And then there are going to be some other guests, surprise guests that I know very well, coming on board with us as well. So there's going to be a shipload of people on board. Joe, this business is named Australia Wide Coaches. It was his friend's original business before they went out and started their own business, independent of Australia Wide Coaches. Jonesy is saying that the surf is up in Tassie, so that tells you how much the cyclone affects ocean currents. Well, that's huge. G'day, Reckless Kids. Where are you? What are you up to? And who are you? Welcome in anyway. Joe is saying Bruce and Cindy better be there. They're the only ones who organised it. Actually, Bruce had better be there because he's the TA, but Ross is the one who's actually organised the cruise. Amy is saying Alira wants us to send you a picture of Capybara Sean. Awesome. That is great. I'm certainly going to look forward to that picture when it comes in personal handwriting. Alira is gorgeous. I just love it, but she's a cute kid. Okay, I'm going to be drinking some of my coffee. So Reckless Kids is saying just chilling, good, awesome. Where these capybaras, Amy? Reckless is saying nice. Amy is saying current obsession, awesome. Reckless Kids tastes good. Yes, it does. Thank you. Joe, I'm pretty sure that's actually Bailey's and milk. Actually, it's not Bailey's and milk. No, it's not. But you're close. It's milk and something. Amy, I have an obsession with dolphins, says Joe. Dolphins are pretty intelligent animals. What can I say? All right, so that is the rock and roll tribute. We're going to have, as I say, we're going to be having a great deal of fun with that. It's going to be the biggest cruise that we've organised for Helping Hands, and I tell you what, if everything works out the way we want it to work out, it will bring sufficient funds in to certainly get us a good long way to getting my goal of 100,000 deserving people on board cruise ships. Amy is saying we love dolphins too, Sean. Joe, yes. That's cool that you love dolphins. Dolphins, I must say, are very intelligent animals. Okay, Nightbot is saying, welcome to Brunch with the Ducks. It's not brunch, it's Hump Day, but anyway. Welcome to Hump Day with the Ducks. Please support our channel so that we can support Helping Hands for Cruising. You can tell I left work in a hurry and got this set up in a hurry. So there we go. Nightbot would like to say thank you to all of you who have donated to Helping Hands. Please continue to give so that we can have more recipients joining us on our next cruises. Joe is saying, Amy, please remind me to send you a playlist on here before the live ends. It was from a very special birthday 10 years ago. I remember that, Joe. It's got some awesome pictures in there. Reckless Kids is saying he's going to subscribe. Awesome. Thank you very much, mate. Please do so. If you enjoy the content, and of course, give us a like and so forth. So, thank you. Whereabouts are you from? I know you're just chilling. Where are you? Which part of the world? And see how we go. All right. So now, just liked and subbed. Thank you, Reckless Kids. Appreciate that. Joe's suggesting look at the helpinghandsforcruising.org website. New South Wales. Well, welcome aboard, Reckless. I hope you guys stay safe. Which part of New South Wales? Unless you're related to Joe, which is a possibility. But anyway. Okay. Joe's hit the nail on the head right here. Helping Hands for Cruising /fundraise. Now, let me say why he's hit the nail on the head. Because currently in the US, and we're trying to negotiate stuff for Down Under as well, but currently in the US, you can purchase popcorn and coffee. And if you purchase popcorn and coffee, you will be putting some coffers into the Helping Hands for Cruising coffers area, and that will help get some more people on board cruise ships. So there you go. Okay, I got an idea who you are. Joe is saying he's giving us the downunder.cruises.com website. Thank you for that, mate. Round Newcastle. Okay, that tells me a lot. Reckless Kids. Yeah, I kind of figure I know who you are. Wow, Reckless Kids are over on the HH4C end. Awesome. Great. So you could be in any one of the channels. You could be in Helping Hands for Cruising. You could be in the Down Under Cruises. You could be in on our on our Facebook page. So any of those is okay. You can join in on any of them. And if you do join in, please like as well. Okay, so we've spoken about the coffee. We've spoken about the popcorn. As I say, those across the pond can get it. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like that right now for us down under here. Oh, excuse me. I just sneezed on the truth. Okay. Joe, let me give you a heads up, mate. Hold on to something tight. Honey.
Yes, Sean.
Have you ever thought what we would do differently for New Year's Eve?
I have actually. And what about, we've never done this before, spending New Year's Eve on a cruise?
On a cruise?
It would be so awesome. Can you imagine?
Where would we go?
I don't know, but you know what? We have one of the great natural wonders of the world just up north from us.
What?
Beautiful
Queensland?
waters, the Great Barrier Reef.
The Great Barrier Reef?
Would that be amazing?
It would.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road, rustling of the tree. Mountains rise and rivers flow, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Can't you hear those in the breeze? Feel the magic everywhere in the rustling of the tree. Now the rustling of the tree. Mountains rise and rivers flow, and adventures wait around. Adventures wait around in the rustling of the tree. Mountains rise and rivers flow.
So what do you reckon, Joe? You're a bit excited there? Reckless Kid says needs to go to bed. Mum said, well, good on you, mate. And Joe's saying, hey, Reckless, he's in Dubbo, way inland from Newcastle. There you go. Logie award goes to whom? Ilana, not me. She's much better at it than I am. Okay, so the two cruises that we've got going right now. Well, Joe's already said one of them. Don't mention excitement, mate. It is going to be an absolute blast. We're going to have so much fun. We're headed up to Early Beach, then Cairns, and Joe pointed out that we could very well be celebrating New Year's Eve between Early Beach and Cairns. So that's going to be exciting. Well, I'll have to check it up on the web, on the app actually. Joe's saying he'll be doing a new video tomorrow. He'll be teaching everyone how to use an unmanned fuel stop. All you got to do, mate, is go to Costco. But then again, I don't know if Costco's any different. Okay, so what ships are in port right now? In Sydney right now, the Carnival Splendor's there, the Pacific Adventure's in there at White Bay. So Carnival Splendor's over at the Overseas Passenger Terminal. That'll be tomorrow. The Pacific Adventure will be in White Bay tomorrow. Then on Saturday, Crown Princess will be in at Overseas Passenger Terminal. And then on Monday, they've got the Pacific Adventure in at the Overseas Passenger Terminal. So that's what's happening around Sydney ports. Well, let's just check what's going on. Hang on a sec. Couple of messages here. Joe said, don't mention it. All right, I won't. And Joe is also saying he'll be doing a new, he said that already. Joe's saying we're not that lucky here. He uses a little one 800 meters from work, a company called Enhance, owned by Park Fuels from Wollongong. Well, that's interesting. So you just pull up and do your own stuff. Well, that's going to be amazing. Okay, so in Melbourne had nothing today. The last ship we had was the Westerdam, which came in on Tuesday. Nothing today. That was yesterday. Then we've got the Bolette in tomorrow. And that's going to be at the Overseas West Passenger Terminal. Then the Regatta's in as well. The Regatta's in at 11 o'clock, and that's going to be on the west side. One's on the west, the other one's on the east. On Monday, we've got the Celebrity Edge coming in, and then on Tuesday, we've got Royal Princess. So there's our shipping happening for you guys. Joe is saying to Amy, he'll send that playlist to us to them via Messenger. So that'll be cool. Okay, so that's Melbourne. That's Melbourne done. We've been a bit sporadic in Melbourne. I believe that we're going to be getting some new cruising happening soon. So when that happens, that happens. So that'll be exciting. Thanks, Joe, from Amy. All right. So some of the other things we've heard that within the last, with all the advertising that's going on right now for the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, we've currently had about and the advert has only been going for about 2 days. They've had already 15 inquiries, and of those 15, there have been 10 quotes put out. So it'll certainly be a very exciting set, and we're just getting ramped up now. There's going to be some different types of advertising campaigns going on for it, so it's going to be actually quite awesome. Amy is saying they think of seeing the Edge Monday. It's their anniversary. Well, folks, happy anniversary for Monday. Yes, go in and see it. It is spectacular. It's huge. It's freaking huge. And then you see this piece of, well, you guys are going to sail on it, and we could have sailed on it, but whatever. Anyway, I'm really excited for you guys. Joe was saying any time for him to head off, talk on Saturday. We'll probably be going live before us. That's cool. See how he feels. No worries, mate. That's really cool. Do your show. If we can come on board, we will. Otherwise, see how we go. There's a few things happening. I'm not sure what, but anyway. Okay, so all the events are being put in place. The bands are really excited. One of the bands, Foreign Journey, has already done their own set of promotions, and they're getting a lot of inquiry as well. So they'll be doing their own inquiry through to Bruce. And you know what? It's going to be exciting because they have offered to do just a couple of jam sessions every now and then. So not only will we be getting them, for their allotted time, but they'll be doing a couple of different sessions all over the ship and so forth. So we're really excited. The talk with the board and with the tribute band cruise group is hotting up. So discussions going backwards and forwards and backwards, and everybody's getting involved. So it's going to be an exciting cruise. The Ducks cruise is going to be even better because it'll be the one down under, and I know of at least 2 Yanks that are coming on board. Well, one definite, the other one, you know what? The one who's definite, he asked me a rude question. He asked me whether or not we drink was down there on the ship. Whether he could get some Hulters on the ship because Hulters is Australian for beer. And I told him, well, we get some decent beers, like 4X or Great Northern or any of the others. So we'll see what happens, whether or not he likes our beers. And maybe I might get him in touch with some of the crafty beers. See how we go. Anyway, it is what it is. The other thing is we're waiting on Norwegian to set up some time to have a chat with me, see whether or not we can get some big things happening for the cruise in terms of we're trying to get them to emulate what Carnival does with the St. Jude's. And if we can do that, great. Or down under what Carnival does with the Meads Hospital, so the Meads Children Hospital. So we're trying to see if we can get Norwegian to do the same for us down here. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, so be it. But at the end of the day, you can only but try. Can only try. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be very trying. Now, I know I said it. Jonesy, I was about to look at your latest video you put up about 3 hours ago. In fact, when I get off the stream, I will go out and check it out. You got some good driving videos out there, and I love watching what you put on. I just may not comment, but I do watch from the background, and I do see and so forth. So there we go. Anyway, going to be some interesting things happening on the cruises. Going to get some good video. I'm going to get some bad video as well. The bad video we can use as B-roll. The good video we'll put out to the general population for consumption. And I know many a B-roll, so bad video, that has become the viral stuff. So you never know. May get some viral stuff going out there. One would hope. I've got to learn from Amy how to get viral. See, I can't dance the same way Amy does, because every time I lift my leg, something splits, whether it's me or my pants. But then Amy's just way more flexible than I am. And I don't wear the pink hat too well. So anyway, we'll see how we go. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a night. I don't have a lot more to say other than what we've just spoken about with all the things for Helping Hands. As time goes by, there'll be more info. We'll be getting more things. I just pray and hope that the guys up in northern New South Wales, Queensland are safe and they stay safe, and the cyclone doesn't affect them too greatly. If it does affect, it causes minor damage, and if it does cause minor damage, it's easily fixable. Other than that, folks, I'm wishing you all a happy evening. For those on our side of the pond, those of you the other side of the pond, please have a great day. And please stay safe and think about cruising.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it sings to me with a tune as wild as sea.